All right, guys, it looks like I may be live. So, as you can see from the title of this, I have had to say goodbye to Streamlabs. We just can't deal with the constant drops, and especially when you pay that much money for something every month, there's no reason that it should be doing that. So, I've decided to switch over to Streamster. And I just want to show you guys. I mean, primarily, I've got to be streaming right now because I've got to check the stability here, obviously. We can't just go without knowing if it's going to be stable or not. Um, so, but anyway, here we are here. Let me switch over here to there. So we see that this bit rate is remaining consistent. And Streamlabs, what it's been doing is it's been dropping on us, man. It'll just all of a sudden it'll just drop, and there's no reason for it to drop, and I'll show you why. See, when your upload speed is what matters when you're streaming. So when you have an upload speed that is extremely fast, there's no reason for it to ever drop below. The only reason we're doing 6 megabytes per second or 6,000 kilobits per second is because that's what Twitch uses, that's what Facebook uses. The only one that could actually go higher than that without problem is YouTube. So there's no reason for us to do that. But if you look at this is the upload speed right here. And I'm telling you, man, when we're running 236 megabytes per second in an upload, there's absolutely no reason for it to be dropping. There's none. There is absolutely no reason for it to be dropping at all, not even whatsoever. So, if anybody is watching, I would greatly appreciate if you would let me know how this sounds, right? I'm actually going to go ahead and start recording it now, too, so that way I'll be able to hear it, because I've had to rebuild the entire thing. Right, so I brought it all over to OBS. I'm out of Streamlabs. I'm back in OBS, which is where I started from, and I moved back to Streamster, which also is where I started from. It don't have all the cool bells and whistles maybe that Streamlabs has, but man, we really don't use all that nonsense anyway. And it was just a whole lot of money being spent for no reason whatsoever, which didn't really make a whole lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be honest about it. That really didn't make a whole lot of sense. But as you can see here, I mean, our upload speed is running 236.88. So 236, man, is an absolute extreme number for an upload. We're only using 6 megabytes. So we're using about this part right here. That's all it takes to stream. That's it. It doesn't take, and actually it don't even take that much, but that's a good quality stream that stays within the bounds of Facebook, where with the higher your bit rate, the larger the file size. So they kind of want to keep it capped off so that you're not just completely blowing out their servers, running 236 megabytes per second. Wouldn't make any sense. So, but anyway, that's kind of what I have for you guys today, man, because I really want to make sure that this stream is working properly. I want to make sure that it's working properly. And if we was to switch back over there, you can see right there. I mean, it's laying good. But now Streamlabs does good for a little while as well, right? I mean, so I'm just kind of concerned that maybe after a little while it may start to drop, and that's not what I want at all. I'm going to go over here to Facebook real quick. I just want to go and monitor the actual stream here. Whoever's watching, I appreciate you being here, just kind of hanging out with me and seeing what I'm doing. That's pretty cool of you, man. I see I do have one viewer right there, which is really, really, really cool. But yeah, man, so now I have two. So you guys do me a favor, since y'all just are coming in. I see people coming into the stream. You guys do me a favor and let me know if you can hear this well. Does this sound good? Does it sound right? Does it sound all messed up? Those are things that I need to know. Amen. I see that it's dropping, my audio is dropping like it's supposed to, so it doesn't appear to have any sound in the background that's going to mess it up or anything like that, which is really, really, really good. because that's not what we want. We don't want to trade one problem for another problem, right? So that's really not what we're looking for. That's not what we're shooting for there. But as far as it goes, if you see that right there, you see this right here, that's perfect, man. That's running perfect. Even the 5.5 doesn't matter. What was happening with Streamlabs is it was going from here all the way down to here, and then it would just stay that way for a while. And we can't have it staying that way for a while, amen. We just can't have it doing that. But this actually seems to be doing really, really, really well. I'm actually recording at the exact same time. So since I'm recording at the exact same time, let's have a look at the metrics. I'll just show you guys this stuff just because I've got to be on here doing it anyway, right? So my CPU is running at 31%, which is perfectly fine. That's great. This is a good CPU, but it's not like the one I have at home, right? The one I have at home is an absolute monster. This one's not so much. But you see it's only using 20% of the GPU, the RTX 3060. And that's perfect. That's with it streaming and recording at the exact same time. So that's really, really, really good. And it seems to be doing perfectly well. Seems to be doing perfectly well. Jump over here. I forgot to save that. This seems to be doing pretty well as well. Okay, so I've got to switch that. Good. That shows me what's going on there. Now this would be kick. Let's see. This seems to be doing really, really well. Twitch. Twitch seems to be doing really, really, really well. So that's good. I got a viewer there on Twitch too. Hey, how's it going, man? I appreciate you stopping in. You guys drop in the comments, man. Can you hear me? Do I sound okay when you hear my voice? Because that's going to be the main concern, right? It's going to be the primary concern. No viewers on Kick. Had one. No, never mind. That's just Spot Ricks. And of course, there we are on Facebook. Don't worry about that keyframe interval thing. I'm going to fix that as soon as we get off of here. I just forgot to do it in Streamlabs. I mean, in OBS. Haven't used OBS in a while, so I forgot to set it. The keyframe rate needs to be 2. So you set it at 2 when you roll. You'll see the same thing over here. See, it says, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. So what I've got to do is set it to 2 seconds, and that'll be perfect. So that's no worries on that. But as far as it goes, the stream is actually running great, it looks like to me. So I've been live for 8 minutes, and I have seen there's no variation. There's no drop whatsoever here. And that's perfect. That's what we need. We certainly don't need it to be dropping on us every single time and ruining the whole show. That's not what we're looking for, right? So we're getting it straightened out now. Amen. Amen. So pretty cool. Running 4 platforms. I think this is going to be perfectly fine. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man, for stopping in. We're going to see how this all turns out. Tomorrow, we're going to be using Streamster. No more Streamlabs, sadly. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Go ahead and drop that payment every month because it is doing me absolutely no good. The only thing that sucks about it is I won't be able to use the MevoCam setup using cell phones anymore whenever I'm out in the field doing stuff. But I mean, I so rarely use that it's definitely not worth $30 a month for that. So all right, guys, I appreciate it.